Hey everyone, Soundwave8884 here with a Transformers review. In this review, I take a look at the Transformers Legends Decepticon clones 2-pack featuring Pounce and Wingspan. I thought I'd review these guys since they're starting to get talked about more online. They're showing up now in the Earthrise Villains 2-pack that is exclusive at Target and retails for $24.99. These figures here are pretty much just two Legend-sized figures, and I'll show that off here by showing them with Earthrise Cliff Jumper. So for 25 bucks you get pretty much two what I consider now deluxe figures. Woohoo! Now actually they're two legend sized figures and you're paying a little bit more to get them together. Now the site at Target on their description says G1 Earth modes and weapons. Then further on in the details and description it says includes two figures and instructions. Nowhere does it say it includes actual weapons. These figures here from Transformer Legends, which is from Takara overseas, they feature no weapons. But if you have leftover weapons from any figure, if you bought some upgrade kits from other upgrade companies, Matrix Workshop, Non-If, stuff like that, you can use weapons or weapons from other Transformers. They will hold those perfectly fine. So you're not going to be weaponless if you have extra accessories laying about. Now back in the US, the other clones were released, but they were not released together. We did get a 2-pack as Walgreens exclusive, which featured one Autobot clone and one Decepticon clone. I did buy that 2-pack. Now this Decepticon clone featured was Wingspan. He is right here on my video, and this is the version we got here in the United States previously, which is actually a little bit closer to the actual G1 toy with the colors and the yellow bits on his legs and stuff. It is more closer to G1 toy look. Now in the G1 animation for season 4, the Rebirth, it was sort of like this. It featured more on the legs, but the heads were totally different. Now from what I could tell on before, when these guys were first announced as a 2-pack for Target along with the Seekers, that they were just re-releases of what Takara had already released in the Transformer Legends line. They looked exactly alike. I'll even compare that right now. Now these are these two guys and pictures of the other guys. They look exactly alike. If you followed me on Instagram, you saw me do this a few months back. And of course, Instagram is at Soundwave_8084_reviews. It's down in the description below as well. So they look to be exactly the same as what Takara had already released, and you could buy here in America via online shops. So I already got these guys technically. I'm pretty much going to just bypass and skip the Target 2-pack instead of people who did not get these guys, because I don't need 4 of these things running around, plus this one extra dude to say, hey, what about me? You know, I don't need that. But this overall look at these guys, these are a little bit closer to the actual cartoon from Japan. I think they came out in the Headmasters cartoon. And to show off their animation, they actually look more like this, and also the colors match better with that. Alright, so let's take a look at Pounce. Pick him up. That's a nice looking figure. That silver face, red eyes, and that is paint on the silver face because his head is white. That is his little symbol. Now in US release, it was like a heat rub. They're like, which version is this? I can't tell by looking at the extra bits added on the back side. Is this gonna be this for the animal or the bird? You know, kind of thing. It was a little gimmick, but there's like saying screw it. You can see who it is. And then even the American version, when they released guys, had it looking more like the heat rub, but you know, still just like that. Just not as prominent as what it looks like on these guys. The dark blue down here, white paint, teal colors all over them. Back you see the animal bits. This can be down this way, or you can have it folded up like this. If it's down, you see it through his legs. That's why I keep it folded up. Also makes like a little handle, so you can hold them that way. Articulation on Pounce. You have bicep swivels, ball jointed elbows, shoulders there. You can 360. You'll just hit the animal arm. You'll just have to refix that a little bit. You have these joints for transformation, so you get extra like butterfly joints here. There's no waist swivel. You do have thigh swivels. Hips can go out to here, here, and back. Pull this out of the way. You can get a little bit more back. Knee bends to here. No ankle tilts. And you see this little joint here. That is actually for a Wingspan, because they just reused the same body. They just changed up a little bit, like the legs and the arms and stuff, to make them different. So articulation aside, not bad. does not be as articulated as what you're accustomed to right now in the War for Cybertron lines. Let's move on to Wingspan. Alrighty, Wingspan. Looks pretty much exactly the same. He's got that symbol instead though. On his legs you can tell that he's got extra bits on the side there, which would be the wings in bird mode. On the back you can see the claws back here for the bird mode. And he's got a bird tail, which has this little hole which kind of pegs onto the nose. It doesn't really like go in or anything, but just kind of sits and catches. Another little handle, or you can have it down, but again you can see it through his legs. Articulation is exactly the same on him as it is on Pounce. I'm not going to show that off. To show off a little more of the differences between the Japanese release, the car release, and the US Hasbro previous release. Not much difference. He's got a full white face where he's got silver face paint. And he's got the more toy accurate colors instead of purple. Alright, so let's transform Wingspan. First thing you're going to do is pick him up. 180 the head around. Come back to the back, pull this tail off. Bring it bird head up and over. Come back over here. Fold these in. Rotate them at the bicep swivel. And these sort of have some articulation. Just pull them down a little bit. Come back around here to the legs. You want to rotate at the thigh so it looks like this. We want the foot facing out. Then you want to pull this piece out like so. Grab this piece here, unfold his wing, and as you can bring this up, you can notice there's a tab here, and there's a little slot right above his knee. You're just going to bring this around to meet that and tab that in. And you just do the same on the side, wing out, and just fold this up. And this is part of the actual joint for the arm, so you just gotta make sure the arm is down. If you can't line it up, just push it down. And that will come around. And then you just push the tail down, and you are done transforming him. This beware, these don't like lock in. You could easily knock them out. So this is Wingspan in his hawk mode. Not bad. You got a little bit of articulation on the claws back here. They can kind of move. Of course, you can always bring his arms down and then bring so he can stand up and be taller or closer to the ground. However you desire on that right there. I'll do a quick comparison with this one versus the US version. Alright, so here we have the Takara version, which is pretty much what the Earthrise version is going to be. You're going to find at Target. And this is the original US Hasbro release. You can see the difference because the legs show up here and the pink wings. It's pretty much really big differences on the figures. Again, this was a little bit closer to the original G1 release. Alright, moving on to Pounce. So let's get him in his Puma alt mode. First thing you want to do is turn his head 180. And yes, you have to turn their heads around. At least I know on Wingspan, otherwise this will not fit over the head. Ends up hitting the back part. And you do that, then you're going to take his shoulders, articulate that in. Bring out the animal arms, bring them down. Now these, you just want to fold them straight so they're there. Come around here to the back part. Get this tail out the way for a second. You want to turn them at the thigh swivel 180 degrees. You want the hollow bits facing out. So then you want to bring these purple feet out. And they just go right into the bottom of the leg. And bend them at the knee, and you have the back legs. Then you pull his tail out. And you are done transforming Pounce. Not bad figure. Nothing really locks into place when you transform things. Articulation on this mode, you have this right here. And these move. You have two hinges here. You know, you can 360 this around. And you have this extra joint there. The head is fixated, so you're not getting any movement. Of course, you have the hips, so you can do things. You can get his legs out. Tail has a hinge here, so you can move just this dark blue piece, or you can do the whole piece back here, so you can get a range of movement out of that. Now, I don't think I showed off Wingspan. I just showed you can move these arms and these little claws. The wings do have this extra hinge, so you can always hinge them up. And that is all articulation. Of course, the tail can come up. So that's what you're going to get out of these guys in articulation. So when you see this 2-pack at Target, this is what you will be getting. Now, I bought these about 2 years ago or a year. I can't remember how long it's been now. But they only cost about 35, 36 bucks online. So I paid pretty much $11, $12 more than what you're going to be paying for a US release. I bought this as a Takara release, via online retail. So now, if I just wait a few years, we would have got him here. But see, you don't know that. That's the power of hindsight. Anyway, this is the Transformers Legends, Pounce, and Wingspan. Pretty much what you'll be getting in the Earthrise line. So let me know down in the comments below if this is worth your 25 bucks and if you're looking forward to collecting these guys. I want to say thanks for watching my videos. If you are not a subscriber, please click the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to click that bell notification icon to be notified of all my videos. Also, if you like shopping through Amazon, I do have an Amazon storefront. The link is in the description below. If you shop through that storefront and any things I have listed, it will actually help the channel and support the channel as I am an Amazon associate. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next one. Peace out.